In this video, we're going to talk about Pinnako. Pinnako is a newly launched exchange on zkSync and it's going to be launched also on Mantle, so there's going to be definitely some very interesting ZK trading on the platform, and we're going to go down and I'm going to show you how you can trade on Pinnako right now, what you can do, give you a little bit of the overview of the ecosystem and show you everything that's coming along the way. So let's get started with the website, pinnako.io. The link will be also down below in the description. Basically, the journey with Pinnako starts here. They have their own token that you can stake, and this way also get some of the revenue share from the platform, because the PIKO token basically accrues the values from the platform. There will be a bunch of tokens actually on Pinnako, with mostly on governance and accruing also the fees from the platform itself. Security is done by Secure3, and there's a bunch of partners including Mantle, BitDAO, and a bunch of other highly respected entities in the crypto world. So going into the platform itself, if you click on launch app right now, you'll be taken to the platform, and you can just directly connect the wallet. You have to be on zkSync era. That's currently the only blockchain, but Mantle is coming along the way. And you have a choice between two assets. So you can either go with ETH or BTC for now, but there will be more added along the way. Leverage can be taken up to 50x. And on the right, you can see that you can either do longing or shorting. For example, if you want to short BTC with USDC, you can definitely do that. And for example, I can do 10 USDC, open a short with 50x leverage, and then basically, I have to take over the maximum and basically click on short BTC, and I'll be, you can see the details of the transaction. If I were to short BTC, I could just click on short. So this is super simple to start. Of course, remember that trading on leverage is risky, so you have to know what you're doing, but here on Pinnako, it's super simple to start doing that. So after you learn, it's definitely a good way to start. So the same goes for longing. You have to have, for example, your USDC to start with longing, and then basically you can open the position either with percentage of your position or a particular sum of money that you want to have. So you have market orders and you have limit orders, where limit is basically you set up the price, and once this price is hit, the order will be created for you. Whereas with the market order, it's simply you take whatever is on the market right now and use that. Same for shorting, you can go with market orders and limit orders. And on top of that, you have also swaps, where you can directly exchange one token to the other. So you have these basic capabilities. So for now, there's BTC and ETH that you can trade with on zkSync. Also, it's good if you, for example, trying to farm the airdrop from zkSync. That probably will come sometime by the end of this year, on the beginning of the next one. But that's not all. You can also go to the earn on top right and basically stake the tokens that you have, the PIKO tokens that you have, and basically earn much more. The current APR is pretty high, but of course this is because the platform is just starting and there's not so many traders right now, so definitely worth having a look at that. Another thing is dashboard, where you can see how much people have already traded. For now, it's $500,000 basically. Total fees $2,000 generated, 2,000 users inside, and the treasury is also growing up. So basically it's growing thanks to the fees. So the way they plan it is basically the fees generated from the platforms are going directly to the DAO, and DAO can then take different actions regarding marketing, collaborations, and so on. Also a bunch of statistics that you can see, long versus short ratio. So 85% are longing, 15% are shorting. So definitely bullish sentiment here. You can see open interest. So that's also interesting. And basically the total value locked for the protocol It's currently at 200,000, over $200,000 total value locked. So it's growing. You have the DAO. If you can see the treasury here live with the fees generated. You can also read the docs, have a look at the stats. So for example, if you want to read exactly what's going on with Pinnako, definitely go to the docs and see there. For everything else, you can see that you can either provide liquidity stake directly on the platform. So there's a bunch of cool options here. Even though it's super early still, as I've mentioned, they have only 2 assets for now, BTC and ETH, that you can trade with, but you can also stake. They have their own token, and there's a bunch of options here to be done. Definitely will be coming back to Pinnako. This is a very interesting platform, so check it for yourself. Of course, not a financial advice. You have to do your own research. I'm just covering different exciting stuff that's happening. This exchange is on zkSync, as I've mentioned, up to 50x leverage. But for everything else, subscribe to my channel. I tend to cover new projects and I'm going to review a lot of them here on the channel. So subscribe and see you in the next video.